can o' surge. Bag o' snow peas. Whole raw in the pot, just the way I like them. And to balance that out, a bag of salt and vinegar chips, different brand from usual. Right now I'm actually more interested in the snow peas. Sometimes I put these in a salad. Other times I just eat them plain by themselves. And other times I'll dip them in salad dressing or maybe vinegar. Maybe, or not dip them in vinegar, but you know what I mean. Put them in a bowl and spritz vinegar over them.
Nothing stop us.
Fire can already. Don't get killed. Don't have too much.
This episode will be something comparable to what Major Slack calls a business video. Except rather than straight up business, it's going to be mostly gambling for like 50 minutes or so, give or take.
You've had your shots. Be careful out there.
Could I have a refund,
Now we get
please?
to see this again.
This gun doesn't seem to work.
I don't know. Looks like it works to me.
That gun is a perfectly parted Green Label Jacobs iron, built entirely from Jacobs parts.
Hey, I got a job for you. Hey, Vault Hunter! If you're gonna be a part of the Crimson Raiders, you better know how to use elemental weapons, don't you think? I've just got a crate of spanking new Malawan elemental weapons. Wanna help me test them out?
Sure, let's get this out of the way.
See you in the firing range. Fire weapons are extremely effective against flesh, but they're crap at destroying shields.
Go to hell, bandits!
Now, burn that imperialist bastard like a skag steak!
Skag steak. I wonder what that tastes like.
Fire and flesh. Quite a nasty combination. Now, how about a shielded target? This Hyperion fascist thinks he's safe because he's got a shield. Spoilers, he isn't.
It's only a matter of time until Jack burns this city to the ground!
Take that, Jack lover. A few good hits from a shock weapon will zap a shield away quicker than you can say buyer's remorse.
Not technically fascist. Not in the Mussolini sense.
Now what else? Armor. Armored targets like these damn. See how the acid eats through the metal? I must confess, I love corrosive weapons.
There's some of my faves too.
Now let's try out these new slag weapons. Slag is a bit more complex. If you slag your enemy... Now that he's slagged, it should be easy enough to finish off. Switch to another weapon and hit him again. Great! The weapons work, and you're ready to take on Handsome Jack. Now, let's talk about your payment.
I don't think I ever took the time to read that before.
If you want to purchase any elemental weapons like these, you could always buy some from your friendly neighborhood arms dealer.
Glorious guns.
Oh. Well, isn't that interesting how I was talking about blue Torgs in the previous episode? There was a Hulk and a Lance, and they were green. I said I would buy them if they were blue. This is a temptation. I don't know whether to buy it or not. Well, I've got plenty of money to play around with. Why not?
Serve you well.
Its only detrimental part is the TDR forearm, which speeds up reload speed but decreases mag size.
I'm always happy to take your money. Farewell, friend. Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle.
Just because I'm focusing on mostly launchers doesn't mean I'm going to be sticking with all launchers all the time. That would get boring.
You can
Did I check this? I think I did. Yeah.
Yes, I have slept in my own urine.
Hello.
Malawan colors.
Yes! Soon I'll be selling dozens of these babies.
And now for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. This is Hunter Hellquist of Hyperion Truth Broadcasting with a message to the Vault Hunters of Sanctuary. Thank
I'm starving! I want to eat your babies!
Son, this might sting a bit.
Your continued resistance against Hyperion has assured your own destruction. As Hyperion marches towards a brighter tomorrow, you remain willingly in the past, in the dark. Your own stubbornness will lead to your deaths and to a better future for all of us.
Well, that sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Dead. I'll keep you that way.
Globalist cucks always say stuff like that.
Catch you later.
Hey, I got a perfectly legal and not shady job for you. Hey, Roland's boys caught this Hyperion jerkbag trying to sneak into the city. Looks like they messed up his lungs. Dude needs surgery bad. Get over here. You're gonna be my operating assistant. All right, make a small incision just below his sternum. But be careful. We don't want to nick the coronary artery. Close enough. An iridium shard offer. How many times I tell you idiots, you can't get slag powers by swallowing this stuff. Well, that shard ain't no good in the black market. It isn't refined yet. You could probably take it to that Tannis lady on the other side of town. She's real into that iridium stuff, but she ain't acting all hoity-toity because she's got a real doctorate. Oh, and let me know if you're looking for work. I got stuff needs doing. Finished with that job yet?
Oh, if you
Bye from me.
shop from him directly, he corresponds with,
Next
I
time
think
you
it's
bleed
this
to
one.
death, just
Nope.
Dr. said.
This one.
Come on back anytime.
Alright, so shopping directly from Z corresponds with the shop directly to your left relative to the direction you're facing while walking in there. Some things are rearranged after Sanctuary is Skyborn or Airborne. Skyborn sounds cool, doesn't it? Give me a snow pea. Another snow pea. They have just the right kind of sweetness to them. An example of a good vinegar, a good culinary vinegar. And if you're one of my regulars, you've probably heard me talk about this before, is Hengstenberg. Specifically the kind that comes in a green bottle. It's German. Hengstenberg seasoned vinegar. I'm gonna pillage the Bojangles out of this place. Speaking of Bojangles, do you like the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band? Yeah, I'm a redneck.
Greetings! Do you feel you have too many bullets but not enough money? Bullymon.
I fit right in on Pandora, don't I?
Let's have some Bullymon bone pies, will you?
I learned something about their diets and come up with a catchier name for the beasts.
You are looking fabulous!
Personality is divisive at best.
Thanks!
This is a recorded message to any Crimson Raiders in the area. Sanctuary has been targeted by 4 Hyperion spies masquerading as bandits. They're hiding out in Three Horns. Find them, kill them, and see if you can figure out why they're here.
Keep it. Yeah, keep that as a placeholder. That's not accurate enough to warrant a scope, therefore its parts don't have synergy. Plus it's green. Don't let the stats alone fool you. because that's a Torg.
Tear the bad guys a new one, huh?
Now, gonna gamble my brains out. A root. Looking for blue or better? Tease. Guy over there just mentioned straight A's, which makes me think of a song by the same name by Dead Kennedys. Philosophically, I prefer Oingo Boingo, but I like the sound, at least, of Dead Kennedys music. Oingo Boingo, I like the sound of their music and their philosophy. So we've got, is it a quad? Please be a quad. Oh. I think I went all the way through TVHM without ever having a quad. And I don't recall finding any legendaries from Loot Midgets, maybe one. But I can't really think if that was the case off the top of my head. Just being blue isn't enough reason for me to keep it. It has to fulfill some purpose. And if it's a launcher, it can be green. And I'll still use it. need a replacement for this gun. I can maybe get some use out of that. Let me test something. Oh yeah, I was going to test this. Too unpredictable. Cheese. Wouldn't mind getting my mitts on a blue or purple level 56 Teddy SMG.
If you got the money, I'll save your goddamn life.
Quit moving around. Ah, so incompetent. That's what causes people to sell things that they don't intend to sell. It's part of it anyway. I mean, sure, you can buy it back, but what if you're not aware that you accidentally sold something in the first place?
You can always trust the gun at your side. Don't get killed! Goodbye, friend. And you shop anywhere else?
Wouldn't mind having a blue coach gun again. With a Jacobs forearm.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you. Good luck. High quality, low prices, and
It's
no
not every
questions
day you come
asked.
across a perfectly
Tell
parted
your friend, Marcus munitions.
coach gun. Once again, that's tempting, but I don't want to be switching back and forth between shields all the time. And I need an absorb shield
Try not to die.
to be an effective rocketeer.
You're an organ donor, right?
I thought being in the lands was bad.
haven't you bought something yet?
Because I cleaned you out. Or not so much that I cleaned you out. You know what I mean. See, this is why I wanted to have at least 10 million before I got to Sanctuary. Tease. This is my bang stick. An okay gun on normal mode. Loses its luster. Pretty early. I mean, if you're going to use a Torque shotgun or almost any shotgun really, other than Tediore, it might as well have at least 2 barrels. That is a Jacob's barrel, or Bandit, or Torque. Unless it's Hyperion, then it can get away with having a Hyperion barrel. Shooty. Can't quite tell what kind of... Was that a Malawan barrel? No, that's a Tediore barrel. Acceptable. Medium speed rockets. Naturally, I'd prefer them to be faster. I'm just eager to stab something. Could that be my new slagging gun? I think so. It doesn't have a pig sticker on it, but I can work with that. Tease. If this was purple label, it would be Morty's gun. See how it's parted. This might be a perfect hybrid. Yep. Malawan with Jacob's barrel, Malawan grip, Jacob's stock, Jacob's scope, and it's got that accessory, which somehow increases mag capacity, even though it's attached to the scope, but what else? I'll take it. Do another comparison, because I forget what it was. I seem to find a lot of Corinthians and Raykells. One or the other or both, and they always see lots of use. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Why am I looking at explosions? What kind of pounder was that? Was it another bad touch? No. Tease. Ha! See? Further lending credence to what I said before about me always finding Corinthians and Raykills. Naturally, a Snyder is preferred, but Snyder Mark I specifically. If you're just tuning in, Snyder Mark I is how I differentiate between the two different Snyders. The Mark I has a Malawan barrel, matching barrel. Mark II has a doll barrel. Quit moving around.
Try not to die.
I'll do my best.
You can always trust the gun at your side.
As I've said, Roland, now that Jack has the vault key, it is only a matter of time until he opens the vault. Also, I require a new ventilator. This lab smells of bacon. Bacon is for sycophants and products of incest.
Is that true for turkey bacon, too? I mean, most people like bacon. I meant to do this earlier, by the way.
After hours of scientific insanity you could only imagine in your dreams or in my bed standing over, I have deduced that Jack, the vault key, and the iridium are all connected on a deeper level.
Come on back whenever you need some healing. As long as you ain't scared of a little tetanus anyways.
Tetanus is still an issue in the 29th century. I'm going to hold on to these blue 50s just in case my recent replacements don't cut it. And this, I can sell this. Rocket rifles typically aren't my style.
Catch a gun! Never doing that again. Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
Looking for work? I got some. You know what can make a bullet hole that ain't a bullet? Because I friggin' don't. I've been seeing some confusing wounds coming from Three Horns. Head down there and find out what kind of weapon's causing them. An old rival of mine named Doc Mercy's using it. Don't let that name fool you. Unlike me, he's more interested in creating wounds than patching them up. Also, unlike me, he actually has a medical license.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, such a temptation, that blue booster shield. If it makes you feel any better, Zed, Dr. Krieger technically doesn't have a doctorate either. He just has, he's a, what you might call an autodidactic polymath.
Sorry, man. I ain't got a thing for you.
Basically means he has the knowledge of a professional without the paperwork.
I miss not living.
I remember back on TVHM when I was around level, I think it was 44. I had a full set of 4 Corinthians. And that was the level that they were, not me. I might or might not. I probably gathered them while I was around levels 44 to 46. I don't remember specifically, but I do remember specifically having 4. 1 in each element. And the slag one even had a pig sticker. Tease. What's this? Bandit launcher.
Now that's amazing.
Gratuitous. That means it has a bandit grip. Meteor. Well, that's kind of a lot like this. It's got the Meteor barrel, the bandit exhaust, the same scope, just a different grip. Vlad here, bandit here. I think this scope is, what is that, Vladov? Rocket speed is moderate. I'll take it.
Move time! Move time!
Can I get a blue slagging gun? If I get a blue slagging gun, it'll replace this Corinthian.
Move time!
Better yet, can I get a blue Malawan launcher?
Move time!
You're not deterring me. I've still got plenty of gambling money left. Haven't found a good Jericho in a while. Renegade. Puh. So pretentious. Tease. There's nothing rebellious about communism. It's the most repressively orderly and obedient and conformist philosophy there is. Tease. All collectivist philosophies, communism, fascism, etc., they use the notion of order to oppress people, instead of using order as a force for liberation, to establish and maintain justice.
Move time!
Corporate collectivism, the same thing. Corporate collectivism is still collectivism. Monopoly is anti-competitive. I guess you could say I'm economically libertarian, socio-politically ultra-nationalist. That's not a contradiction. If you understand constitutional republicanism as being the most advanced form of ultra-nationalism. Tease, nationalism for the people. Of course, there is no other form of nationalism except that which is for the people. Because the people are a nation, not the state. Tease. Always the tease. The general term for this ideal is civic nationalism. Basically, the personification of lawful good. Because lawful good is lawful great. Look at this texture, this wood texture. So much detail, I love it. Artfully conscientious. Same is true for the original.
I'm legally obligated to tell you, I ain't a real doctor.
Okay, now you're getting unconscientious with the mixing things up around again. Ugh. I can't pay attention to what I'm doing when you do that to me. Blue version of this, so I can sell that. I haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of the Hornet. Oh, it may be green, but it's my signature weapon.
Now reef later, Vault Hunt. A fantastic day for capitalism.
As you know, I prefer it over the Gatling gun. It's more versatile due to it being select fire. Healthier mag capacity on this particular one.
Catch a gun!
Another green lance. I'm only interested in blue lance or better.
I'm always happy to take your money. Good luck.
Don't want to get robbed. Not again.
Welcome to my humble shop. Don't die. I need your business. You're an organ donor, right? Come on back anytime.
Not getting robbed again. Not ever.
$7.39. T's. Do you know the significance of the number 0738? T's. It's Chris Redfield's badge number. Kind of interested in a Bandit rocket rifle as an alternative rocket regen gun. I might have mentioned that in the previous episode. Probably try to maintain at least 6 million. 6 or 7 million. A Hulk. Can I get a blue Hulk with no scope? It can have a reflex sight, but no scope. It'll replace the T's. Replace the Bad Touch Pounder. This? Nope. Doesn't fit any of my needs.
Time.
Tease. Hey, hey. Could this be?
Only a matter of time till Jack loses.
Nice fast reload. Vladov, Tidior, Malawan, Torg. Dig it. Only thing I don't like is that it holds 4 even though it has 3 barrels, but this game is chock full of video game logic. I can make myself tolerate it.
Boom time!
429. Tease.
Boom time!
Tease. Tease.
Boom time!
Come on, use key, wake up.
Boom time!
666. A number which symbolically represents the Roman Empire in all of its incarnations. Tease. Tease.
Boom time!
Let's see what that is. Not my style. I do like the quick shot, but I would only use it if I was doing a TDO or Allegiance run. probably the only standard issue TDR pistol I would use on a TDR Allegiance
If you got
run.
the money, I'll save your all-darn life.
Do I want to keep this Hulk? Now, accuracy's not good enough. Oh, quit shuffling! Doggone it! So disorganized.
We're not going to be able to stop Jack.
No. NPCs. Obstructionists.
Move time!
Tease. Let me check something. I'd better call it here pretty soon. Bunch of Teddy pistols. Not my interest. Tease. Snyder Mark 1. That should replace this Raquel. Oh yeah. Never did use that Raquel. The acid one. Is that a droog, a Slagan droog? It is. It's a Slagan droog with a pig sticker. Well, now I'm conflicted. Whether to use that
Move time!
or this Corinthian. Malawan sniper rifles make much better slagging guns than flat-off T's. I'll just have to test them side by side out in the field. Side by side, back to back. I might see some use. It has a laser marker. I can tell by the lack of a ×2 indicator.
Hope you've had your shots.
Might as well wait till that counts down. I don't really need this since I've got a Bernie launcher. I just like having one, I guess.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think.
Guns! I got them, you need them. You will find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that. Haven't found anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you.
I'll check the shops one last time and then I'll call it.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of
One last time after they change over.
from the hands of dead adventurers.
Please insert any donated organs into the receipt.
He almost sounded like Woody Woodpecker.
Hope you've had your shots. You're an organ.
Shield's gotta be blue or better.
Who's got guns?
Well, now here's a dilemma. Because that one has all the right parts. Malawan barrel, Malawan exhaust port. It has a TDR reflex sight, which I like.
Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't spend it.
That's very true.
Not like any day. You can always trust
Screw
the
it.
gun at your side.
I'll test them out side by side. Most people would automatically go with the better label color. I'm more concerned with parts. Synergy of parts.
Lock and load.
Oh, look at that. It's the only kind of dull sniper rifle that I actually like, the Scout. And it has a better than 12 round mag capacity. It's a temptation, but that would be an extravagance.
I've always got new stock.
Plus,
Check
I'm not...
back later.
I would...
I'm sure we'll
It's good against constructors. I'm not doing a dull allegiance run at the moment.
Welcome
Just a
to
plain
my
old
humble
green.
shop.
You'd be surprised how rare it is to find
Patch you up whenever you need it.
a decent
Get your health and shields right here.
dull sniper rifle, though. Most would assume that none are decent. Alright. Now I can stick some of these things in there. Still going to hold on to this for the same reasons as the other. I'll test these side by side, test these. Yeah, this with the other launcher, this with the other slag sniper rifle. These I have just kind of because. Don't really need them, I just like them. They're plain old greens, so I'll be finding replacements. I can stash the Hornet. Before I go to Frostburn Canyon, I'm going to be getting more use out of fire than acid. I'll see you next mission, slabs.